My name is Gary Whitaker II. And before I got into the industry back in 2021, in 2020 during the pandemic, I was a college graduate. I got 2 degrees, business administration, marketing. I was a double major, and I also was a college athlete too as well. We wrestled and we were pretty good at it. So my university was a pretty prestigious school. We won 3 national titles as a team in 4 years' time. My dad was a staff sergeant in the Army for 23 years. My mom was also military. So previous to me getting into the workforce, I had always been a part of high performance cultures, leadership environments, but also too accountability cultures. And the way we communicated in all those different areas was different from, the business world, so to speak, right? So when I first got into, business, I really struggled with how I communicated to other people. I really struggled with my ability to be a good mentor on people's level of understanding and the way they communicate. I just struggled in a lot of areas that I just wasn't really polished up on given my previous experiences. But I got a chance to work with a major corporation right out of college that worked in the smart home security and automation field. And I just didn't perform in that role pretty well because I was not really polished up in that sense. So I came into our industry with a money problem. I came into the industry with a bad attitude, not as a great student. And I also came into the industry with probably like a 75% work ethic. I was there, but I wasn't really there in business yet. Through coaching, I learned to develop my attitude in a way more positive way. I've learned to be a better student and network and actually take feedback and apply it to produce results, not only for me, but for other people. I've learned to also manage an actual office space, to run a morning meeting, to actually track KPIs, to create a schedule, to do payroll, all the things that a great manager is responsible for. I got a chance to actually have one-on-one critical conversations and get coached up on how to have that with staff and move that staff along in performance. I got a chance to work with a Fortune 10 client to take on responsibilities that maybe necessarily I wasn't ready for just yet, but I got a chance to get those experiences and get direct coaching on those different outcomes. For me personally, at 27 years old, it's absolutely mind-blowing still to this day. If you'd have told me 10 years ago, I would be in a position where, I would have my own staff, own my own business, work with Fortune 10 clients, I would have told you no way, Jose. But when I look back on it, man, it's just, I've gotten to grow so much through the experiences of it to where I have the confidence now that we can do more. So my current goals is to expand and give people the same opportunity I got of mentorship, to grow in business, to take on Fortune 10 clients, to oversee operations and create personal bonds with people that will last not only in business, but on a personal level too. And the cool part is me at 27 years old, I get to run a business that fits the culture that I want to create. Whereas a lot of people are forced to be in a culture that they don't get to choose. So for me personally, I would take this over anything. I would do it all over again in a heartbeat. And I'm be honest with you guys, I just don't think there's many opportunities out there where you would get that hands-on coaching like that in a corporate setting, but then also to take on the responsibility without ego from other people in other places.